absolutely perfect.
So yeah, we'll have a little fun with it, and that's what's important. So I also did. So we got those 10 guys, and I also did a little bit of matchup breakdown. And I'd love for you to chime in here because
Okay.
my matchup breakdown is very meager. So we'll start off with the important matchup to this guy, me versus John. I kind of broke into it. I thought at the start of the week I was going to murder him. Like,
Yeah.
they'd call the cops by the end of the week. But now I think it's a toss-up.
Yeah.
He's got guys. I think I have guys. I'm relying really heavily on the Jaguars. But that seems so far has been a good offense.
They scored pretty well for you in London last week, didn't they? They were okay.
Etienne really, I think Etienne was like 37 points or something like that.
Okay.
But Evan Ingram's had a good year. Christian Kirk, I think, put up like 16. So,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but he's relying a lot on Minnesota. So just based on that, I know they're playing the Bears, but Kirk Cousins probably going to throw 3 picks because he's Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, and they don't have Jefferson to catch everything.
And the ball's probably going to go mostly to Hawkinson. So Bax is going to have his big Hawkinson week. He's going to be real excited about it, but that's not going to help John.
No.
So I'm going to go me here because you have to.
Okay.
Then we got JC and Bax. I don't like JC's team at all. Like,
yeah,
is that just me?
I've been trying to trade hard with Justin all week and just can't really find too many players that I want on his team.
Mark Andrews? Mark Andrews is great.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like Mark Andrews. I like David Montgomery as a beast. That's the guy I was really trying to get from him, but he's really not letting him go.
He just gave up Waddle to get him, didn't he?
I don't know.
I think he did. I think he gave up Waddle.
You may be right. It's hard. There's been a lot of trades. It's hard to keep track of.
And then Randy swung him right on over to somebody else. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I don't.
You are right. Yeah, someone has.
We've got Waddle now. I don't know, but I like Bax here.
The guy you're playing Waddle. John got Waddle.
Oh, so yeah, okay. Randy just swung him to John.
Trade, yeah.
Yeah. Great. I love that. I hate Waddle. He always kills me. Patty Mahomes had a very un-Patty Mahomes-like week. But if 19 points is Patty Mahomes' floor for Bax, that's pretty good.
For sure.
He's still got guys. So I'm going to take Bax in that one.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We've got you versus Mitch. And my comment here that I wrote down is new name for Mitch, same awful team. So
fingers crossed. I'm hoping that's the case.
Jay, if you lose, the ridicule you will endure. And I know I play Mitch next week, so he's probably going to beat me next week.
Who knows? I'm due for a trap game. Everyone thought it was going to be last week against Justin, so I'm due for one.
You're off to a phenomenal start.
You can't be mad about defense. Without scoring a touchdown, 34 points is pretty good.
Right.
I'll take it.
And most of those yards happened in the first half for Kelsey.
Yeah.
Like, that's surprising that did they triple cover him? I don't know.
They didn't cover him at all. It's just everyone's strategy is to just leave him open.
Leave him as open as they can. And we'll go from there. So I like you in this one because I just really don't like Mitch's team. And again, knowingly saying this because he'll beat me next week somehow.
For sure.
All right, this is the game of the week, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I know where you're going with this one.
Twizzling Renegades and Guy. I don't understand the Bearcats reference still. Can you fill me in on that? Do you know what that means? The Milwaukee Bearcats was after?
I don't know. I think and this might not be it, but I just remember calling them Bearcats randomly one time.
Oh.
And I don't know. And maybe I called them Bearcats because someone else called them Bearcats, but he is in my phone as Bearcat, so I just used to always call him Bearcat.
That makes
that's
more
all
sense
I know.
now.
I'm not saying that's why he named his team that, but that's the only reference I know.
If that's the reason, it feels like a very Jay reason for that to be the reason, though. Like, because you said it, that's why his team name is that. So
yeah, that's just the only connection I know to that.
Fair. Fair.
I don't even know what a Bearcat is.
No, I don't think anyone does. I don't think it exists. But he's excited about it. He weathered. I wrote down here. He really has weathered the injury bug storm. Whereas Lehman is kind of all his guys are dropping like flies. They're all starting to get hurt.
Yep.
5-0 though, so that's great for him. I just don't see him getting through this week, personally.
I mean, yeah, he tends to have a horseshoe up his ass. So if he wins, I wouldn't be surprised. But he does not deserve to win. His running backs are terrible. His tight end is probably not going to even play this week.
Yeah. I mean, you're starting Ramondre Stevens. I think he had like 2 points last week.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be starting Cade Otton at tight end. So, I mean, if he wins...
Who the fuck is that?
It's just horseshit. Exactly.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a person. So, yeah. Solid. I mean, watch Cade Otton go off for 50 yards and 2 TDs, something like that, and I'll eat my words. But I don't understand why Guy isn't playing Brees.
I think he likes to make a lot of switch ups right at the last minute. I don't think he likes to give too much away.
Okay, because I think Brees over Calvin in his lineup is probably solid. I mean, because Lawrence has started to love himself some Christian Kirk right now.
And I honestly think Kyron might only have one more week to prove it. I mean, for his team.
And then they gave it to Sandy Rivers or whatever his name is?
No, I just think that all the touchdowns are going to be passes now, especially with Cup. So he'll still probably get, 80, 90 yards a game, but I don't know if the touchdown... Because Kyron had like 3 or 4 touchdowns in like a 3-game span, so and then Cup came back, so I don't think that's going to happen much anymore, but we'll see.
Yeah, I really like
Brees. I like Brees from the bench.
really like Brees. I really like Brandon's team. I don't know how he got so loaded. Yeah. How do we let that happen?
Yeah. And Brandon, if you are not going to start Brees Hall, let's talk trade because I'd love to have him on the team.
His algorithm won't let you, big guy.
We'll see.
Won't work.
Some pieces.
But no, I got Brandon there just because, I mean, Lehman's team looks rough right now.
Yep, I agree. Brandon.
Can I give you a fun fact? So the way we found out this was the 13th year of our Seahorse. Let me pull up my phone here. Quick notes. So you correctly informed me that Chris I was our inaugural winner. So
yeah, year one.
So then we've got Randy, Mitch with 1. Both of those guys have 1. John with 2. You yourself with 1.
Yep. 2000.
I have 3.
Yep.
Lehman has 2, and then Chris Y won his 2nd last year.
Right.
So, and now it makes sense. So that's how we got to 13. So I just wanted to make sure to point that out.
A lot of guys tied it too. Yeah,
a lot of guys. Only me at 3.
Yep.
Individually. Fact. So, then our last game. Boy, my sump pump is just going off like crazy right now. It's like we got 4 inches of rain or something. We've got Dick. It scares me every time. Ditka's ham bones against Thick Man Coming. Is that like a play on words, Brad?
I think he might just come a lot. I don't know.
I don't know what that is. So actually, I might be the only one here to think this, but I think this is the upset of the week. I think Randy is heavily favored. He just got 17 points from his kicker. I think the Bears lay an egg this week, and Randy's team.
I mean, I think we're all hoping for it. I don't know who I was just talking to, but oh boy, running out of time.
Oh, we got plenty of time. We'll finish up quick here.
No worries. Just this pop up is. Oh, there's a countdown. Perfect. Okay.
10 minutes. We got 10 minutes. Yeah, we're fine.
I don't remember who I was talking to, but Randy lost enough games that I think if he gets upset a couple times, we may be able to keep him out of the playoffs and all those big-time players out of the playoffs. So a couple upsets would be nice. He's only got 1 win. And really, I think we only have like 9 weeks left.
Right.
And I think you need about 8 wins to make the playoffs. So
I think
He's really
7
got to
might
win.
get you in. I think
Yeah.
7 might be, but you have to have tiebreaker with the points. I
So
think 7
he's
might
got to
get you
win.
there.
He's got to win 6 out of 9 essentially if that
Yeah,
holds true. So
nice.
I
That's
love
nice though.
Randy.
I
Randy,
mean,
I
that's
love
good.
you, but you got too many strong players. If you don't make it to the playoffs, I'm not gonna shed a tear.
Fair.
So yes, go Brad. Sorry, Randy.
Yeah, no, but his matchups look great. Brad's. I mean, if you actually look at them, like Eckler is playing Dallas, and Dallas, I haven't loved on defense. I know they scored a lot of points
Mm-hmm.
for fantasy, but they haven't looked great. Jacobs in New England. New England's defense is tough, but Jacobs is kind of turning it on now. Derrick Henry's 2 points or 30 points. So I have no idea what's going to happen there. But in London, they're probably going to run the ball a lot.
Yeah. I thought St. Brown was out this week, but there's no designation, so I probably read
No,
that wrong.
Amon Ra. Yeah, he was on the old he did as a podcast or something like that, and he said he was ready to go.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's
Well,
playing.
that's good. Good for him.
Devonta Smith is going to get the third best corner because Sauce just went out, right?
Yeah, and he laid an egg last week, so my boy Hurts is going to give him the ball a bunch.
Which is not good for you, but
Yeah,
he'll
that's
be
true.
fine.
Hopefully they just pass the shit out of it.
So no, I like Randy's team a lot. I just don't think
I
this
know.
is
It's so good.
his week. It's so good, and I really want him to lose. So upset of the week there. There we go.
Awesome.
That's it.
Cool. Great stuff. I love the breakdown. All right, bet of the week. So I'm gonna hold this grudge for probably the whole season, and then I'll quickly forget about it. But you did beat me by one 50-yard field goal with mouth to bass or whatever you fucking call them.
Bass to mouth.
So I'm just gonna go straight up. Whose kicker scores more points this week? Mine or yours? For a friendly little $5.
So I just aggressively X'd out of everything. Who's your kicker even?
Jake Elliott for the Philadelphia Eagles.
And they play
The Jets. The terrible, terrible Jets. And then you played the possibly worst Giants with Bass.
Which means a lot of field goals for you and a lot of extra points for me.
You can choose either kicker. I mean, you could choose my kicker to score more.
No, I can't choose your kicker. I gotta go with my guy. I'm going with my guy.
Okay.
Sometimes I just feel like these bets are just you lining your pocket. So
I don't think I owe Randy for last week still. I actually think I've come out. No, I think with losing to Randy, I think I'm down 5. I think I was even up until last week. So
fair.
If you look at the money, they're good bets. Everyone's a winner.
Everyone's a winner. So you're making even this week.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I'll take my guy to
Awesome.
score more than your guy.
All right. Do you have a bold prediction for us?
Yeah. And this is going to come as a heartbreak to one person. But my bold prediction is it is not the year of backs. That's it. It is not the year of backs.
I kind of forgot about that.
No.
I feel like he has not been saying that enough lately.
he was really laying it on.
He started aggressive. Yeah, I forgot about that. So, Bax, we need to hear more from you on that. Okay, great. Bold prediction. Not the year of the backs. What you're saying?
Yeah. I was gonna say, well, let's cheers real quick here on the bowl.
Oh yeah, well, cheers, and I'm gonna leave the last 20 seconds up to you. Whatever you got for us, we'd love to hear it.
I got nothing, guys. So let's just enjoy the week of football here. I loved all the trades, and go slow white Bronco. Let's go. That's it, Jay. Turn it off.